Your family never wanted this for you. Many of you come from toxic family dynamics where you were the scapegoat, okay? Even from an early age, you were picked on, you were mocked, you were made to feel small, and you really kind of adapted well as a child. You know, children are so resilient, you know, and so you learned how to survive in that atmosphere, you know. But looking back at your childhood, you now realize that your family just didn't even really seem to like you very much. You know, when you really think about through the years, the way that they even had continued to act toward you, that it just seemed like, yeah, their family, they love you, but they didn't really like you very much. And how do you know? You know them by their fruits, because the teasing continued, you know, the jealousy. Some of you had siblings who were really just nasty to you over the years, and you really tried to develop a relationship, a closer relationship with your sibling or with your siblings, and they just sometimes would play the game and act like they cared about you, but a lot of times they were talking about you behind your back and stabbing you in the back. You know, they would try to one-up you if they could. Some of these siblings would even copy you. You know, you would get a certain kind of vehicle, and then they would run out and get like a better version of the same car just to try to one-up you, you know, just to make themselves feel like they were still better than you. You know, some of you had parents, father figures who just were kind of nasty to you from day one. You know, maybe you were not the gender that they wanted, and they told you, like, we were really hoping that you would be the opposite gender, because they already had one of you. They already had a girl, or they already had a boy, and you were the second child. And so they were putting high hopes on the fact that you would turn out a different way. That's a word curse in the womb. And it's like when they're already disappointed and you're not even born yet, that's not setting up a very good environment, okay? Maybe your older sibling has all the baby books, all the photos, all of the, you know, celebration. And maybe there's like, you know, a handful of pictures of you as a baby. You know, it's like,